Because, the world we live in today, I always say this, but, we're more connected than we've ever been, but we feel less connected. And so I think it's very, very important for us to have small town communities like what's happening here in Sumter because, man, there's nothing like going home.
Sumter Today is presented by USC Sumter, Sumter Tourism, and McLeod Health.
My name is Patrick Davis, and I am a singer-songwriter who has lived in Nashville for about 22 years, but I grew up in Camden, South Carolina. Swan Lake is one of my childhood memories that always stuck with me because we would drive over from Camden, 30, 40 minutes, and we'd just go and spend a day. We would bring just big bags of bread, and we'd just go out there and just throw them in there. Every swan we could was just getting fat because of us. I love South Carolina, I love the South, and I am today at the Sumter Opera House for a TV taping for a show that I've started with ETV, American Public Television, and PBS called Singer-songwriters with Patrick Davis, and we are performing tonight at the Sumter Opera House. It's an hour-long TV show. It'll be shown all over the country, I think this summer, and I think it's July and August. And part of it is me going around and talking to folks about, Swan Lake, for example. And then also, we have the music component, which is kind of what brings people to the party. Well, every one of the shows for Singer-songwriters is special in its own right because the performers are always different. I've been in Nashville for a long time. It's been very good to me. And so because of that, I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of folks that are, from the guys that you may not know who they are to guys that are world famous. And so tonight, with my friend Maggie Rose, incredible singer, Gabe Dixon, one of the greatest piano players and performers in the world, and then Charles Kelly from Lady A, he's sold millions and millions and millions and millions of albums. And so to have that lineup, that's the only time it's ever going to happen. I bring a lot of my friends together that don't play together. Like this type of thing usually doesn't happen. Well, I haven't been here in about 6 or 7 years. And so I think the Opera House was kind of just in the infancy of getting back going. And seeing what Seth and the guys here have done has been pretty incredible. I definitely notice a transition happening down here. The hotels here, the next door, there's great restaurants. It's just, it definitely feels like there's something growing here. There's a song called Where I'm From that I wrote about Camden, and I love playing that one. There's a new song on the album I'm about to release called Carolina When I Die. I think I'm going to play that one tonight. And that's one of those songs that will always be special to me, even though most folks haven't heard it yet. But I know that one's going to mean a lot to a lot of folks when they do hear it. So I'm really excited about that particular song. I love playing that one, especially when I'm back in South Carolina.
USC Sumter, to me, is the opportunity to get a start, to learn and to grow, and to know that the step you took here it's going to be an important foundation in the future.
They make it so easy to learn here, and their doors are always open. Like I said, they're all approachable.
My wife is in the service. I have a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 10-month-old at home. I was able to get my courses all in the morning. I can study and I can take time and treat it like a job and focus on my studies, and then after I can focus on family.